The mission of Lifetime Fitness is to live a healthy way of life. That's in all areas. I'd say the biggest thing that the fitness industry doesn't recognize is the need for heart rate training. Just going out and working your butt off every day isn't necessarily going to get you results.
Training too high for too long can actually be detrimental.
You know, that's when you're going to see 10 years from now them not going to be able to walk or have to have a hip surgery. A lot of them are not gauging or have any parameters of how to gauge what the right volume is, what the right intensity is. One of the game changers in my mind is a product called HRV.
Heart rate variability, or HRV for short, is a technology that was originally developed as far back as the 1950s and 60s by the Russians. When you're under a lot of training stress or mental stress, you're not sleeping, we see a very specific pattern in the heart rate. When we see well rested, well recovered, and we see improvements, we see a completely different pattern in the heart rate. There's two components to how the BioForce HRV system works. On the one hand, it just gives you a very simple system to understand how hard your body needs to be pushed each day. So if you're in the green, it means you're well rested and your body's ready to be pushed to its limits. If you're in amber, it means you're a bit fatigued, you should back off a little bit. And if you're in the red, it means you're real fatigued, you're tired, you're at increased risk of injury, and you probably should take a day off. And the second component is the actual BioForce HRV score that we get. And over time, you can track this number. You can see how your fitness levels, your conditioning, and your overall training program is working.
We're measuring things that we've never been able to measure before when it comes to our exercise levels and stress levels.
This will tell us exactly where they need to be trained to be the most efficient.
They don't have to work as hard to find out what they need to do. They train smarter, not harder at all.
One of the exciting things that I see that's going to be happening soon is our LPF Net. We'll look at the heart rate variability, where they're at.
We understand then what your workout did and how potentially we should adjust your program design for what you're doing the next day and the following day.
With the guidance of a fitness professional using HRV, I think it's going to be very easy for a member to use it.
The different group training programs that Lifetime offers are anywhere from team weight loss programs, mid-range large group training programs, and then there's also all the way up to alpha training.
So alpha training is basically a periodized program that looks at all of the 8 different fitness abilities.
The alpha population generally is that athlete or ex-athlete that's the weekend warrior wanting to achieve and challenge themselves to goals that are performance-based.
We have the ability to tweak the programming based on the HRV score that that person gets in that day, and then starting to follow and track that over weeks and months. They get in amazing all-around shape. So they build strength, they build power, they build agility, flexibility. And the biggest thing is they're getting there without injury. They're getting sustained results, and they're having fun in the process.
The future of group training at Lifetime Fitness looks fantastic.
I'm excited to combine HRV, Lifetime, and the Alpha program because it's the smartest way to train.
What also makes me love my job and helps me wake up every morning is that I actually get people results.
That's what makes HRV technology so powerful. So you're able to get more out of your program and get better results in less time.
Their progress, their results is why I do what I do.
With over 1 million members strong, bringing heart rate variability to Lifetime will only help all of these individuals achieve the goals that they have.